Hey, how's it going? Mr. Deadman of the Deadman Stone Podcast. I want to do a quick stream real fast. This shouldn't be too long. I want to have some fun. I stumbled upon something that was kind of, I don't know, it fired me up. Guys, ladies, let me ask you something. Is it sexist when a man makes a generalized statement about women, like women can't drive, women belong in the kitchen, where's my sandwich, things like that? Is that sexist? Is it sexist to say all women are like this, all women are shrieking, there's no funny women, women can't tell jokes, blah blah blah? Is that sexist? That women are bitchy? Okay, if it is, then what about when a woman does the same thing towards men? Is that sexist? What about when women say, "Oh, because one guy was an asshole to her, maybe two guys were an asshole to her, that what all men are scum, all men suck"? Sounds like a lesbian, right? That's usually what happens after a bad date, bad experience with men. They go lesbian for a little bit and realize they want the dick. You know they do. Because, I mean, that's why they have dildos and shit. They need that phallic object. Look. I would humor it. I would say, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's sexist on both ways. No, I don't really care what people say necessarily. But I found this funny. I found this very intriguing, really. Because this particular person, Brooklyn Dean, she runs this contest. A new episode of Are Men Trash? It's what you expect. It's what you expect. A woman doing the same thing, doing the thing that she would call men sexist for. You know, if she were to find me making fun of what she's doing, she'd probably say I'm sexist or whatever, even though she doesn't know anything about me. It's a fun little game, but I don't know if it's fun. I think she's serious with this. I think she's serious with this. At least I would hope. I would hope not, anyway. Oh, wrong image. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this. Brooklyn Dean has a tweet here. A new episode of Are Men Trash? As usual, you guys decide. Guys? Don't you mean ladies and guys? I mean, come on. And she posts this screenshot from her phone, I guess, of what looks like Instagram. What do you do for fun? Kevin asks her. And she responds, I write for fun. Haha, read, hang out with my cats, watch The Office. Sounds kind of basic. Pretty basic stuff. And he responds, and B looks sexy. You forgot that. Now she responds with him. Isn't that Paris Hilton? I mean, isn't she a stupid spoiled whore? I mean, isn't Paris Hilton the person who got famous for a sex tape, the person who got famous for being a slut? Okay, whatever. Then she responds. No, she doesn't respond. I guess she doesn't respond. I don't know if anything's been deleted or not, but Kevin seems to have a lot of responses that seem. I'm scratching my head here. I'm like, what is he responding to? Laugh my fucking ass off. I mean, you ain't that hot, but you're hot. You look like you don't leave home a lot. And don't you think more than a couple of quotes is too much? Like, these responses that she's getting, it makes me wonder if there was other messages here. If you delete your own message, like, it's gone on your side. these messages she's receiving here. Like what is he replying to, and why? You girls in quotes though. See, he's obviously responding to something, but she's not putting it here. She deleted it. She deleted it. Let's think about this. Unless he's talking to a ghost, she deleted it. Brooklyn Dean did. And he ends it with you see that meme that said underneath all your tattoos, you're still a little basic bitch. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because Brooklyn Dean, what I've noticed with this contest she runs, this little episode of Our Men Sexist, she paints this picture of her being this victim. I'm this victim, guys. I'm a victim of sexist men. Help me. And let's go ahead. And she does this to signal to other women, probably lesbians, that hate men. And then their orbiters, their beta orbiters who like to white knight for them because they think maybe they'll be the one who turned them. Maybe they'll be invited to a threesome. Maybe they'll be invited to watch. I don't know. They want the leftovers. They're desperate. She paints herself as this victim. And this guy's in this game that even if this was genuine, even if this was real, this one guy is going to be evidence that all men are trash. Pfft, come on, ho. Come on. Think a little bit. Come on. Are men trash? So, a woman crashed her car the other day. I could just say that without even looking at the news because we know that happens. Men and women crash their cars quite a bit. Even with the lockdowns, people are still driving around crashing. So does that mean that all women are horrible drivers? Hell, a woman was rude to me today. A woman was a bitch to me for no good reason. Does that mean all women are bitches? Come on. But they don't see that. They don't see that. Now, normally I wouldn't go after something like this. Normally I wouldn't talk about it because talking about tweets and all that, it's boring, it's dumb, it's bottom barrel content. But I find it funny, the hypocrisy of this. I find it really hilarious. I don't know too much about Brooklyn Dean or her politics or her ideology, if she is an SJW type. What I could gather from this, it seems like maybe she's a feminist, probably, and probably thinks men are evil. Okay, she's on team men hater over here. Man hater. Okay. And to play your little game. Are men trash? No. Not even this one particular man. Because I don't even know what the full context is. Because clearly, it looks like she deleted her messages. So what I gather from this, are all men trash? Are men trash? I don't know. Are women liars? Because I'm pressing yes on that one. Okay. That was quick. That was real quick. Let's move into something else. So, Trump calls the USPS a failure, a joke. United States Postal Service. And they are. They are a complete joke. Nancy Pelosi is trying to, and other liberals are trying to make it a big deal. Oh, Trump is blocking a very important response, a very important stimulus that's going to help the USPS in this time of need. Are you kidding me? The USPS bleeds money. They bleed money. And this is not the first time they asked for help. Not even the first time this year. yeah, Trump threatened to block a financial help to the United States Postal Service unless they raise the prices for the packages. Not for you, not for me. Our prices shouldn't increase, but you know whose price should increase? Oh, the amount that they charge for Amazon. I don't know when the last time you shipped something out was, but it's not $2. It's not $2, right? Maybe a stamp, you put a letter, but a package. Amazon pays about $2 per package with these contracts. $2. That's it. Wow. That's a hell of a deal. No wonder they're making no money. No wonder they're bleeding money. No wonder, even with the CARES Act that Trump signed last month, which included a provision to allow the cash-strapped USPS to borrow $10 billion from the Treasury Department to make up for their losses. It's not surprising that with that, they still ask for more. Because they can't make any money. They don't make fucking money. They could be making money. Instead, they're bleeding it. Trump is right here. He has a point. The United States Postal Service is a complete joke. And they should raise their prices. Not for me, not for you. And that's how Nancy, that's how these other Democrats, these other lefties, these other liberals are going to frame it that way. And you know what? USPS, they might try it that way. They might try to increase the cost of stamps. Because they're probably not going to be able to renegotiate the contract with Amazon, even though they should be able to. Why give them more money when they're going to bleed it out and then come back and ask for more money, right? Look, if you're a parent, you have a teenager, you give them an allowance. You give them allowance. You're expected to have that make it work. But they bleed through it and they ask for more. What happened to the money I gave you? Why so fast? Let's think about the USPS for a second. Do we actually even really need them? Think about all the stuff you get. The letters, okay. But the junk mail? Oh, that's trash. There's a lot of junk mail, a lot of fat. And guess how that stuff gets in there? Oh, that's paid. There's companies that they pay for that stuff. They pay the USPS, obviously, for that spam. Does anyone ever actually read those ads? No. No one does. Maybe your grandma does. Maybe your grandpa does. But no one in their right mind actually does. It's a flat out fucking joke. Now Nancy and these other Democrats are trying to make it seem like, oh, Trump is trying to privatize this, trying to make it, Republicans, they're trying to make it privatize the USPS during this time. That's not what's happening at all. That's not even what Trump said. All he said was they need to raise their prices for giants like Amazon. That's what he said. Taking what he said, take it out of context, you spin it around, you get lefty news, you get liberal news, you get bullshit, you get smear, you get nonsense. I hate it. I hate it all the fucking time. When really what he was saying was something that makes a whole lot of sense. Business sense. In fact, Trump even tweeted saying that he's not going to let the post office fail. It's just been mismanaged for years. Now, of course. I mean, do I believe everything Trump says? No. But if you're gonna smear and say he's doing something, yet he's saying something different, and what he's saying is pretty basic. Look, they just need to increase their prices for Amazon and other big giants because they're getting a hell of a deal. They're very cozy. So you want to give them a whole ton more money. A shit ton more money. So they can bleed Ron through it. No. You don't even have to be you don't even have to be a Trump supporter to be on this side on this one. You just have to be a rational thinker. But, where do y'all stand? Y'all think USPS is doing things just right? If it was private, if it was privatized, even though that's not the argument right now, that's not even what's being discussed. But if USPS was privatized, they wouldn't have these deals that they have currently with Amazon. They wouldn't be bleeding through their money, burning through it. No. Anyway, that's all I really want to do. This is a quick show. Quick extra stuff. I had a cigar I wanted to finish, a beer I wanted to drink, and some other things on my mind. Let me know what you think about this stuff. I'll take it easy.